I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Come on, let's go meet the boss.
Sounds good.
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
The stuff in here's older than you, Blue.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
You're not buying this hooey.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even, clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I'm out of here.
Good luck.
Stop right there! Stop right there!
Ours now.
Don't make me pull the trigger. Just do what I say. Get over here. Get over here.
Should have backed down. Watch the digits, Blue. Poor Blue.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat? Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Come on.
Move it out, people! I want this place cert. Looks like this is the LPA. Another glorious day in the U.S. Army! Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Wiseman is a great man and a great leader. What's more, I owe him my life.
Hey,
If you want to help us out, hop in the pool and gather some tar berries. I'll pay you caps for each one, along with some other supplies we scrounged up. Let me know if you want to trade. Yeah? What's that?
One of the hoses.
That's not going to be easy to replace, but I'll try.
Good enough for me.
excuse me.
Ready to get paid for those towers?
Tell me about these goods.
You're looking at them, huh?
I think you look pretty good.
Yeah, you're looking pretty damn fine yourself, stranger. I know I come on a little strong sometimes, but why wait around for someone to chase me? Oh, when I see something I like, I go after it. After all, we ghouls might live a long time compared to humans, but I won't be around forever. So, do you think you could...
One day, maybe. I'm still getting over the loss of my wife.
I'm sorry. I feel like a complete fool. Do you want to talk about it?
My wife was murdered, and my son was kidnapped.
Oh, that's horrible. I can't even imagine what you must be going through. I'll say goodbye then. Good luck with everything.
Excuse me.
Guess you'll be wanting some...
Yeah, I'll take those.
Here you go. Thanks much.
There we go.
Hello?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore you. Just got caught up in my work again. So, what do you think? Nice, isn't she?
Yeah, it's nice. Really nice.
You've got an eye for them too, huh? It's a genuine Giddy-Up Buttercup. The 2076 Special Edition. Best toy on the market before the war. It's a shame, though. I don't have all the parts to get this old girl. Don't suppose you have?
Uh-huh. Sorry, no.
Of course not. I think I know where you could find some. Not the most
All right, I'll do it.
Thanks. This really means a lot to me. There's only one place to look for parts. Not gonna lie. It's at the far end of the Commonwealth. That whole... You on the... Now... And over here...
Welcome.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package... Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. Hey, be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would have grabbed the loot and bugged out by now. It's like they're scouting the place or something. I'll be glad when you clear them out.
Maria's in charge.
Shoot him! Pay for that!
There's a whole bunch.
It's on!
Where'd they go? Back for more, huh?
Whoa, whoa, now, girl. It's all right. Excellent.
This is what death looks like!
This is normal for other journalists.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for, if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not a...
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene.
So did you find out what happened to the
I
courier?
insist you send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because...
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
And you don't even care.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't
Stuff in
worry.
here's older than
I'll
you,
send
Blue.
someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
No problem. I'll bring her back.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. At the jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
I know the third rail. I'll ask around there.
Good day to you.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
What, you need something to take the edge off?
Charlie.
Buying customers only.
I've got a few minutes to...
Don't have... Now that you're licked up, I need a dirty.
Sounds up my alley.
I got only the job.
I'll get it done.
You better.
Hey, Charlie.
What'll it be?
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Excuse me, miss.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't.
I love the song.
Real great set of songs, that is. Oh. Is it warm in here?
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about it. It's your eyes. So what brings them in?
Oh, I woke up here. Just...
That sounds like the beginning of a great song. So it's my turn to...
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though.
I just need to talk to her.
Why are you looking for her?
Her family's worried that something's happened to her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right.
Hey, I'll be right back.
So...
How are ya? I'm Piper Wright, Public Occurrences. Question for ya. What's the brisk trade these days in Good Neighbor? Jet, Psycho, Mentats?
Brisk trade? I don't know. Food's pretty popular. You got any?
I might have something. Yeah. Here.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
You're blocking my light, man.
I toss out the troublemakers. You keep that in mind.
What the?
Someone there. Time to die. Gonna splatter your...
Here to learn about our... We're always looking for new members. Hello, neighbor. I hope
Excuse
you
me.
decide to change
Welcome,
your life
neighbor.
today.
We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world...
I'm looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emma Jean is indisposed right now.
Her family's worried.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little... She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door. I've got to warn you. She's way stronger than she looks.
I
It
hope
took all
you
of us
decide to
combined
become
even
one
get
of the
her locked
pillars
up
of the
in there.
community.
Might be a while till the next show.
She's all yours, neighbor.
You must be Emma Jean.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to...
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his...
I hope you don't need to say goodbye to your boyfriend.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Hi.
We don't have anything to talk about.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth. Motherfucker!
Don't move. All right.
Man, come back! I was after you. Just had to play hero, huh?
You made a mistake. Now you pay for it.
Incoming!
Edward, are you there?
Are you reading me, Jack? We can't hold
This is maddening.
The stuff in here.
Not
is
now.
God,
it's happening.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
What's that for?
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah, there's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Who has time to do this sort of cleaning?
Nice. What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raid. It's strange.
I found Emma Jean.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward, caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount.
Sure.
Now, we really need to...
How can you be so callous about your sister's sake?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. Have some of them had you...
What exactly does this serum...
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the Raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all so at least some...
If you're 400 years old...
Yes, I think you were too.
That's right. I was in cryosleep.
Interesting. We'll have to talk more about that later, but time presses. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him. For his own safety.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
We'd better get to Parsons right away.
Exactly right. Before we go, I need you to when we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly...
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for us.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Oh, what do you want?
Hey.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Sweet.
Can't keep you out.
Hey.
What can I do?
Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him. The artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back, even for a short time.
Got it.
What the?
Hey there.
Come on. We need to find out what's happening at Parsons.
Something's out. Found them. They do not look friendly. Come on, you're still here? Still in one piece.
I can carry something if you need me to.
Contact reacquired.
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Parsons. What on earth could someone have done to deserve this?
Damn. The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
I can't believe this is gonna be worth the trouble. Look at this place. Nothing but dust and junk. Oh, it's gonna be worth it.
Listen.
If Lefty's right
Get
about
ready.
this being where that new juice is coming from, hell yeah, it's gonna be worth it. How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like you. I cashed in some favors with people who Lefty does like. You just saw because you never got a taste. You better be right. And Lefty better shoot. Who's that?
What was that? You were so dead.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You gotta reload something. You.
You okay?
I just need to rest here a minute.
Yes.
Who could do something like that? Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
How badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
You sure you can't get up? Could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They can definitely
Don't
reach
worry
the
about
basement.
me.
Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abramelin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement... already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
Got it.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Hey.
Be careful, Jack. I just need to rest here a minute. You too.
Fuck is taking Lefty so long? What the? Fucking pig!
It was on the bottom floor.
Do it again! Don't quit, do ya?
What a bunch of junk.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Disappearing, Arthur!
For God's sake, how many of those bastards are there?
Why not you two? We gotta hold on until Lefty finishes downstairs.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
Come back! I was having fun!
This will take us to the basement.